welcome to the first ever I'm Having a Feeling. My name is Ten, and I am having a feeling. That feeling is resentment. So one of the most infuriating phrases that I've ever heard is expectations are resentments waiting to happen. And the more I think about it, the deeper it goes, and the more mad I get at how right it is. Resenting someone, for me, it feels like I don't want them around, or I want to lash out at them, or display my anger, whether that's aggressive or passive aggressive. So resentment is this feeling of like, ick. Now, expectations aren't a bad thing, they're a natural thing. Human beings are largely future-oriented, so it makes sense that we would make plans expecting certain outcomes. On a first reading of this phrase, I think, yeah, okay, I expect a positive thing and get mad when it doesn't happen. That's disappointing, discouraging, generally sad-making if it's a thing that I was hoping for. And anger often stems from these kinds of emotions. But when I look again, I think, oh, right, when I expect something specific from someone, like acknowledging a birthday, remembering an anniversary, or saying hello when we see each other. Not only am I mad because of the disappointment, but I resent them because they've broken a rule, my rule. And I feel correct to feel this way because my social norms generally dictate that people positively acknowledge my birthday and remember our anniversary and say hello when they see me. I feel entitled to these things because they feel right to me. This isn't inherently a bad thing. I feel entitled to respect and fair treatment. But it does mean that the natural progression of not getting those things is to feel bitter, sad, angry, disappointed, outraged, etc. And that's okay. However, hear me out, not everyone is going to have the same expectations that I do. That's why contracts, codes of conduct, culture guides, and using words from your face exist. And when we look at relationships and necessary communication for deepest fulfillment, the phrase expectations are resentments waiting to happen goes deeper. Now it's when I expect something specific from someone and don't tell them, I'm setting myself up for all of these hard feelings. Now, communication isn't this magical thing that's going to protect us from disappointment, and telling people what we want, it doesn't guarantee that they're willing or able to deliver. But at least we're not setting ourselves up to be angry at people that we like. Think about it. Someone trying to meet our expectations when they don't know what they are or they're trying to guess is like playing darts in the dark. Someone is going to get hurt. Sure, they might hit the bullseye, and they also might miss. That's the emotional risk we take when we don't tell people what we want from them. Turn the lights on, and everyone has a better chance of success. If you're thinking, oh my god, I shouldn't have to tell them, they should know. I get your frustration. I have questions. 1. Why are you invested in this failing? 2. What do you lose if you just ask for what you want? Honestly, a lot of the time we're reluctant to say it out loud is because we're afraid of something. We're afraid of being vulnerable. We're afraid that what we want is unreasonable. We're afraid they'll reject us and we'll be alone forever. Or we're afraid to let go of this power imbalance where they're constantly trying to meet our expectations and failing because we're deeply uncomfortable with feeling calm and accepted. We reject our own needs because feeling fulfilled is completely out of our comfort zone, so we turn off the lights and say, I'll be disappointed if you don't hit this target. And often we do this because continuing to feel disappointed is easier than confronting the pain and sadness that stems from the giant well of disappointment in our past. Okay, that got heavy. But really, this stuff is important. If you find yourself consistently angry or disappointed in the people around you, ask yourself if you've made your expectations clear. If you have made your expectations clear and given people time to follow through, then decide where you want to go from there. You deserve to have your needs met. But that means you have to ask. And asking means not hiding behind unset expectations, dropping hints, and letting resentments fester. We're not setting people that we like up to fail. It's hard and scary, but you can do it. And if you're not ready to ask, that's fine. But you have to accept that even the kindest person isn't going to intuitively know what you want. And once you accept that, you'll lessen the grip that resentment has on you and be able to explore direct ways of getting your needs met. So, here endeth the first video of I'm Having a Feeling. It was a video, I made it, you watched it. My current feelings are ecstatic, overwhelmed, and nervous. If you like this video, you can hit the like button. If you wish to see more, you can hit subscribe down below. I can be found on Twitter, Instagram, and patreon.com @MightyFeels, and that's all. You're great. I hope you feel great, and thanks for watching.